Welcome everyone to the Outer Worlds 2. Today we are starting a second playthrough. I've already completed my first one as the professor with speech and leadership, and after 52 hours of my first playthrough I kind of left myself wanting more. So today we are going to be starting the Ex-Convict with high lockpick and high hack and probably some sneaking in there too, I think. That's my ultimate goal. It's going to be a lot more of a neutral, doing anything that benefits myself without going too crazy. I don't know if this will be an entire full playthrough. It's kind of me messing around, wanting to play more. I don't know if the second I start playing all the same quests I initially did when the game started, if I'm going to burn out on that. I don't know. I'm just going to take it one step at a time and then kind of go from there. So with that said, let's go ahead and start a new game, and then we will see what happens. We'll let this play out again.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments. The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
All right, here we go. So the Ex-Convict. I think there's actually a preset, so I kind of went through here a little bit earlier. And there's one that I think is honestly not bad for a starting preset for the Ex-Convict. So we're going to go start with this one. Let me see what else we have here. Age, we can probably leave. Eye color, I mean, I'm fine with the green again. This game series would make a good TV series or movie. I honestly could see it, yeah. I think so too. Right now he kind of looks identical to my last character. But we will be doing a lot more of a different outfit this time around. I'm really curious to see how the hacking is, because there's so many terminals where we just did not have close enough hack to get into them. I mean, we'll probably be wearing a helmet too. I might just go with the default one. Cosmetic. What kind of tattoos do we have? I mean, he's an ex-convict, so it would maybe make sense having something. Not a fan of really any of those, though. Alright, here we go. Ex-Convict, you never cared for the Earth Directorate, and they never cared for you, so much so that they decided it would be best for you to spend much, if not at all, of the rest of your life behind bars. However, desperate times call for desperate measures, so you accepted a deal to work for them to clear your record, or escape while they weren't looking. So last time we did Professor. I think if I were to ever do a third one, I would most likely go Renegade, and we would go for like the psychopath traits and all that. But today, Ex-Convict, whatnot. So now during my first playthrough, I really underestimated the traits here. I chose Witty, which honestly I did not need at all. This keeps you from going negative with any of the factions, but we were in good spirits with all of them. Essentially, I wish I would have gone with Brilliant and maybe Witty or something like that. This time around though, we are actually going to go with Suave. You have a way with words, getting your discounts or vendors and talking your way out of minor crimes. And then we're also going to go with Nimble. Quick and dexterous, able to move quickly while stealthing and in combat. I think that's the best two. And then I'm going to take Sickly as a negative trait. It only reduces your max health and toxicity, which I think we'll be fine with. I don't want to get the dumb one or get abrasive. Alright, I think we are good. Oh, dumb is actually not that bad. During skill selection, lock 5 of 12 available skills. These skills can never have points added to them. Yeah, that's actually not... I thought dumb was worse than that. Because, I mean, I'm only going to be focusing 3 of them anyways. Hold on. Let me just take a look here. Select 5 skills to lock dumb. Explosives, guns, leadership, speech, medical. Yeah, that's really not that bad. I might actually stick with that. So we'd never be able to put in any points into explosive, guns, leadership, medical, or speech. But that's fine because I'm just going to be doing... Let me actually untoggle speech just in case. Can I... Oh, there we go. Let's do science instead. Engineering. Okay, so now we can only do guns, hack, lockpick, melee, observation, sneak, speech. Let's do it. Now 2 skills to specialize in. We're gonna go hack, so that way we can get into things, and lockpick. And then I think I'm going to do sneak too. Anyways, and then the rest we'll kind of see. I don't know what I was gonna name. I need to think of a convict name. Casvict. There we go. You know what? That might work. Casavict. You know what? Actually, that's not bad. Not bad. I think that works. Hey, Matt, thank you for the gift. Review. Casavict. The ex-convict. He is suave, nimble, yet dumb. He can hack and lockpick, and he doesn't have any... We can't do explosives, leadership, medical, science, engineering. All right, that's... Yeah, I'm actually kind of satisfied with that instead of being sickly. I think that works. We're going to go with normal again, I think. Yeah, it was fine last time. Identity confirm. What's up, Sam?
Commander.
What's up, chat?
I knew a mission of this nature was coming from the moment the rifts first appeared. It was, in fact, the very reason for our current arrangement. Your destination, the Arcadian system, is the source of all skip drive manufacturing. However, they also fall outside our legal jurisdiction, a fact which no doubt holds a certain enticement for one such as yourself. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No intergalactic heists, no fleeing jurisdictions, and no possibility of redemption when all the colonies are dead. Your mission is to rendezvous with Vries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But please, manage your affairs more carefully this time, because if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into yet another intergalactic incident. Agent Vries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
I know you have little interest in the laws of society, but hopefully a phenomenon that disdains the very laws of the universe will appeal to you. Ironic though it may feel, I pray the law guide you and your team.
All right, here we are. Infiltrate Horizon Point. I mean, it makes sense too that we're not specialized in sneak, because he wouldn't. Why would an ex-convict specialize in sneak if he got caught? But lockpick and hack, I feel like, is fitting. Those start out at 2. Being able to get into a lot of doors instantly.
Got a moment?
Let me see here. Okay, so we still have all of my old saves. Good. I want to make sure I don't lose those. What's up, Moose?
Hi.
Not bad.
Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
Those we're already getting dumb. Those damn lab coats, what was wrong with the old ones? I use mine constantly.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you're just putting one over on the new guy, ain't you? A good agent has need of these. They slow everything down, give you a tactical advantage. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
I'm afraid to ask what you mean by kind of does the same thing.
Didn't I just say? But this way, you don't have to risk extended hibernation. That can kill you, you know. The lab coats swear this way's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
This legend's got more things to do, so get lost. Why are you asking anyone else how to run your own life?
Because you all know so much more than me, and I don't want to mess things up. But Sky likes to joke around about everything. But I like it when she says it's all about looking out for those who can't defend themselves. But Sandoval, he laughs at that. Says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And that we got righteousness on our side.
I'm still on the first quest / tutorial. Does it get better after that? I think so, without a doubt. So this is my second playthrough that we're officially starting because I loved it so much that I'm just gonna test around things here, but I'm not gonna be that, but I'm gonna be more neutral. Never forget this is just a job. No one's ever going to be looking out for you but you.
Not looking to be contrary or nothing, Commander, but that runs counter to everything we're taught at the Academy. I'll give it some thought. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent Vries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
All right, let's go. Thanks for bringing me the device.
No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick.
Brawny Engineer 1. Let me check this. Oh, this is that room. Oh, right. You retrieved your credentials? Yeah, I can't wait to see what it's like being able to get into every single machine. And what new info that will release, or, well, make available. Okay, that's sealed. Necklace. Can't get the gun there yet. Same thing with the auto hacking, like the mechanicals. I think that'll be pretty cool.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip Core.
Heard about a guy that tried to open a sealed one once. They had to scrape him off the walls.
Then you know what I'm speaking of. But the whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
Sure, that sounds easy.
Hopefully so. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard. giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed.
Anything else?
Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Ooh, what about hacking my way through them? Or are they too advanced for that?
Likely you'd need to find a control terminal to access. If you can, though, shutting them down before they even know you're there is advisable. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Noted. Let's move on.
Move on? You know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some convict fouling it up.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you finished?
For now. Unlike you or your team, I am a professional. Whether I like it or not, you are the commanding officer here. My personal feelings will not impede our mission. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent Vries. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Barra. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Alright, let's get straight to it. Horizon Point Station. Instead of asking a lot of the questions too, I mean, some people I will, probably for like main story aspect, but instead of gathering all the info for everyone we talk to, I probably will skip through some of them, because that's what a lot what I did in my first playthrough, is talk to everyone and go through every single dialogue.
Position until you gain access to the rest of the sector, Commander.
Oh boy.
Which is each and every one of you. Yes, you.
Oh boy.
Just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that
Round two.
I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia.
Thank you for the gift there too.
Upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent and remember.
Let me grab one more. All right, we're good. You know what says something about a game? When I instantly start a second one right after
Barr
first
and I will
playthrough.
secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door. We're burning daylight here, Commander. Shouldn't you be upstairs seeing to rerouting the power?
Hold on. Whoa, wait, was this? I never got this before. Congratulations on your newfound refreshment. Certificate of mental refreshment. Lockpick one. Oh, I need mag picks though. Oh man, we're gonna have to secure a lot of those.
That smell. Did a Sprat get flash fried in here?
Agent De Vries's orders still stand. Power must be restored to the door in order to proceed into the sector.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security has been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
You two,
Oh boy.
return to your assigned duties. Or
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken.
I might be able
so
to.
should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
Or we could try shutting them down ourselves. I spied some controls just past the gate that looks like they operate the mechs. I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate. Though you'd have to pick the lock to see for sure.
So we could potentially do both. I must have left all my crime tools back on the ship, Niles. Hack one or lockpick one.
Oh, I came prepared, Commander. Here's everything you'll need.
Nice. We got a mag pick too. Let me actually check this. Yeah, let's try going that way instead of talking to the cadet.
that keeps us productive.
Uh-oh.
I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built.
So this will sneak us through. I guess we didn't really think about this second part of having to continue to sneak. Unless if this works. Got some tools back here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Commander,
We're
the
in.
situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Good to know De Vries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
Last time we went security ops, we're gonna do it again.
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Abar and I'll take central dispatch, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. I'm taking your words to heart, Commander. Not aiming to play hero. Just here to get the job done.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, then, notwithstanding Abar's enthusiasm here, or De Vries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Dying Light the Beast has a PUBG collab. I did actually see that they're doing something.
Agent Pascal, ma'am?
I didn't know it was both ways.
Concentrating on how best to gain entry into Central Dispatch. You know, without bringing all men.
Security ops is heavily guarded, so be vigilant. You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. I've left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow into the building.
Getting shot, certainly part of it.
Okay. Gotta grab the key.
Jepson and I
Oh,
are
nice. We got a
positioned
mag
above the
pick.
sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with.
You should have seen it. It wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pesco.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
A bit naive. Awareness and stealth. Oh, ooh. It sucks I can't actually see which way it's looking at now. I forgot that's like an observation perk.
I've stashed a knife in the maintenance access for you, with, instructions on how to use it to quietly bypass the guards.
Ah, very good instructions. Just like the old days. What else did we just pick up there? Alright, so we got the pistol and this.
I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great...
One down.
Have you seen Maori since their return? The state they're in. It's savage.
Somebody down here?
Yes. It is sad that they weren't worthy. Otherwise, they have had the strength and constitution to emerge a better subject, more able to fulfill their duties.
Yes, that is exactly what I meant.
The baseball card I missed? Yeah, they're bound to be out there. I'm still surprised I got as many as I did. Got him. Ooh, decrypt access code. So this is the part where we're going to need a lot of bypass shunts and lockpicks. I appreciate it, Sam. Thanks again. So collecting those is going to be the fun part. But by the end of like the first one, the first playthrough, there were so many areas I just could not get to because they required lockpick 8 or something along those lines. Like it was massive, the amount of locations. We can't do either. What was that? Innovative? Yeah. Message.
I've left some distraction devices in a floor panel by the scaffolding. Use them to breach the control room. Just wait until their guns are pointing away from your position.
Gather these distraction devices.
You know, they started ripping me, saying I probably was working in wastewater processing when I couldn't tell them anything about this assignment. Didn't bother me, I assure you. But it was just too close to the point.
Oh no.
Some jobs are less worthy than others.
Bizarre.
Got him. It's bound to get a little crazy sometimes. Access them. Disable the auto mechanical deployment. Insert targeting module. Ooh, hold on now. Is there a key in here somewhere? Oh yeah, Varick's family is over here too. Security measures disabled. Oh. Already checked the bodies. Yeah, we might just have to disable them. Unless if I missed the key card. Oh. I think it would be cool getting in with the Sub Rosa during this playthrough too. I'm torn between this and Arc Raiders. Played the first one and loved it. If you loved the first one, you are going to absolutely love this one. Like you will, I think, probably really enjoy this one too. Alright, we'll just disable them. But I was going through the same thing today because I still haven't played Arc Raiders yet.
Rendezvous with your crewmates outside and meet me at the skip labs as soon as possible.
I almost shifted my stream plans and said, you know what, we're going to do Arc Raiders. Problem is, so many people are playing it that it's going to be hard to stick out, but I don't know. I might still check it out later.
Just need to deal with these guards, quiet-like.
I heard that they just improved everything from the first one and that it pretty much. This is what a true sequel, in my opinion, feels like. Because it's everything that they did good in the first one, but then more.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Is only as strong as its basest element.
That's Henry Varick.
Dirt on which it is built, which is Egypt and
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
Uh-oh.
What's that? An explosion? Avara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
And this is where it all goes wrong.
Attempting to resuscitate Agent Avara. Please stay clear.
Status report and make it quick.
An unabridged debrief is not available at this time. But in the parlance of Agent Pascal, some crazy... censored. Alert. This unit has lost contact with Agent Pascal. There is a 90% chance she is trapped under rubble, most likely mortally wounded and beyond help. Triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Avara's vital signs before commencing recovery efforts. Please secure the area.
So help me, if Avara dies, I'm turning you into scrap.
This unit is not programmed to respond to verbal threats. If you are unhappy with this unit's performance, please file a complaint with your local Earth Directorate office. This unit will relocate Agent Avara to the incognito once he is stabilized or deceased. All other agents are advised to continue with the next mission objective. Please head to the Skip Labs now. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Hey, there we
Commander,
go.
guards are closing in on your location. Agent Vries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
Makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. It doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Recruits, troopers, wardens, arbiters, hold positions.
What was...
Seeing any subject failing to comply, stand by for further instruction.
Get up. Got him. I know those building over here. Oh yeah, and back here. Okay. See, I was never able to get into this one before. Now, what does it actually have? Already making use of things I couldn't do.
So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe
Another bypass. Oh.
There's a fire? Matriarch, save us!
Oh, they're all hiding in here. Alright, we're good. Go talk to this person.
Hey, you there! What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Has this whole facility gone mad? Something awful has happened. We must be on our guard.
It's been great, Tyler.
Security ops cannot even be reached despite all of my attempts. This should be impossible. The automechs all returned to their charging stations and deactivated. And then there was the explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here.
Twirl your pistol? I haven't. I don't know. I just got here myself.
Wait, did you leave your post? That's bad enough under normal circumstances, but we're in the midst of an emergency situation if you'd not noticed. Where is your sense of duty, of honor? Have you no shame?
I've never been accused of having any of those things. They tend to get me in the way. They tend to get in the way.
I'll not have such talk inflicted upon me. This borders on treason, especially here and now. This situation has become critical. We can't have malcontents running rampant through the station at a time such as this. You must turn yourself into the Arbiters post-haste, as is your duty.
If you think I'll willingly hand myself over to the Arbiters, you're dumber than you look.
What? You would deny the course of Protectorate judgment? Then I suppose it must be forced upon you. You heathen. Guards! I need immediate assistance at the bridge!
Oh no. Oh no.
Sovereign as my witness, we shall make you pay for this!
You lucky kid.
weapon.
Oh, that's a sniper. All right, let me go get him. Bad idea, kid. I guess what I could have done is snuck up behind him and see if that changed anything, but oh well. Janitor mech.
The turret is non-functioning.
Hold on right there, sir. Thank you. Oh, well, that's why the turret wasn't working. They're fighting their own turrets. I think we got a... Didn't we get a rifle at some point? Yeah, we did. The repeating rifle. I'll stick to the pistol for now.
Sort of.
Ooh.
Pushing ahead.
What's up, Kingdom? Is this your second run? Yes, it is. Not sure if we'll get through it all the way, but I wanted to at least see how I'm feeling after starting another one. And so far, I mean, since I know what I'm doing, I feel like we're gonna get through it at a faster pace. Disable the barrier. Unlock the safe. Ah, so I could have unlocked the safe with that. Must have really liked the game. I did. I've wanted to do more. Nah, we're still on normal again because I don't know how this one's gonna play out, and I don't really want to add more to it.
What in the void was going on out there? Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
I don't know if you really get any benefits too for upping it. I don't think you do. Lockpick. We need a mag pick for that one. Background professor. We were able to get that last time.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Or it is. It is not our place to question.
Hold. I think what really helps with this too is like I've really enjoyed the combat. It's probably one of my favorite combat systems in an RPG, I feel like, in a while. I mean, it just feels like a shooter. But more smooth than what I feel like we're used to. Increase flow to an unsafe level, explosive 1, lucky. Oh man.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and Vries isn't responding to our comms.
Get to Vries. We got our first vendor here. We'll use this.
Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
The skip drive is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are. And it falls to you. The eyes, the ears, the brain.
All right. We're just here to get the job done. Efficiently or not.
Advance!
Open the door. It's a really good starting gun. Yeah, it's not too bad. Can't go wrong with a nice pistol. All right. I couldn't do the double jump. That's gonna be that's gonna get used to. Here we are.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I should have known an ex-convict would have a knack for self-preservation.
Whoa!
An infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
How dare you call me an ex-convict? I hope whoever you're working with paid you well to betray us and Earth Directorate.
You think I'd betray you, or the Earth Directorate, or my principals for a handful of bits? There is no betrayal here, though it is understandable someone like you would see it thus. No. The explanation is far more simple. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
I have a different interpretation of the plan. It says you're the one who has to die here.
Your righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either.
I guess I never really noticed she has the order stuff right there. Oh, I'm about to make sure of that right now.
Are you finished with your pithy threats? I'm loath to step on your big moment, but we are out of time. Farewell, Commander.
The Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice.
Auntie's
Greater value
choice.
for your bid.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
And that's what caused all the rifts. Yep. I wish we got more of these, which I understand why they didn't. But these cutscenes in the very beginning are so good. A little bit of chills, man.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Yeah, my first playthrough was as a professor. This one, we are the more neutral
Welcome back to
ex-convict.
consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
I wouldn't call it a sabbatical. I was unconscious, floating in space.
This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agents. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
Oh, don't. Right, this is where you can respec. No need. I'm good to go.
Acknowledged. Your refusal has been noted in your permanent record, and an automatic grade assigned to your cognitive functions. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
All right, I'm ready. Give me the briefing.
Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent de Vries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years, give or take 7 to 8 years.
Ah, good. Plenty of time to figure out how to not to die then.
Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent de Vries' latest actions.
What has she done?
It has been confirmed that Agent de Vries was responsible for downing the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent de Vries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent de Vries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
Now certainly seems different.
This unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Okay. Level 2. Now, do I want to take the consumerism one again? You're the reason our marketing works. Promotions and sales have riddled your brain and more interested in buying the next big thing than financial planning. Vendor prices are cheaper, but you sell value at vendors less. I think I'm going to decline it this time. Yeah, this time I'm going to decline it. I took it last time. Skill improvements. Okay, so this is where I have to decide whether I want to do sneak as well or not. And you know what I was just thinking? So whenever I get the flaw where it's like you can only increase your lowest one, it actually wouldn't be too bad having the dumb perk with this, because then I would increase and you get 3 points instead. Because then I would get guns, melee, sneak, lockpick, and hack. But the problem is I don't think I would ever be able to do the hack or lockpick to 20 unless if it allows you to. I don't know, I would need to look at it again. But let's take 2 sneak. And then each time I'm just going to go lockpick, hack, sneak, boom, boom, something. I don't know. Something like that. Selecting perks. So we have manual reset, assassin, and pickpocket. Oh, I think we're going to go pickpocket number 1. Easy. We have to. We gotta do the first one as pickpocket. And we get a total of 15. So let me just count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 13, Okay, sweet. So I would have enough for one more. Yeah. So I could take like ninja if I wanted to. Or one of these basic ones down the line. I'll decide when it's closer though. I'll take that. Okay. We got some weapons we're gonna have to get rid of. So, definitely taking Zane's pistol. Can I not, like, swap this out? There we go. Automatically gain a small number of bits, scoring a kill. I think we're going to start with that one. Zane's pistol, increased crit chance and critical hits, increased magazine capacity and reload speed, and adds penetration. Scoring a kill grants that. Okay. I managed to get my rookie's reward to level 16. I think I got mine to 12, and then I stopped. There's a note right here. There she is. Nice. Check the terminal again. Okay, we are all good.
All these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing our whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
Admiring the rift there, Agent? Oh, wait, no. Actually, Vries was a traitor, and she'll get what's coming to her.
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
Ran it back? Indeed. It's definitely the better outcome, I agree.
You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
Hey, what's done is done. We need to focus on what comes next.
So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the rift, and Agent Vries' survival.
Vries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Oh, and we will. Oh, actually, but, okay. So we're an ex-convict. The only reason we joined Earth Directorate is because we were forced to reduce our sentence. So, hey, this is a lot. I just want to move on, keep my head down, and forget any of this happened.
I get the impulse. I do. But take it from someone who knows. That whole lying low thing only makes you easier to crush by the boots you're looking to avoid. Besides,
I guess so.
This growing rift problem ain't just gonna subside. Oblivion's coming, Commander. Without the Earth Directorate, we're stranded. I'm not gonna stand around waiting to get extirpated by some tear in the universe. Vries started this mess. Only follow she's the one with the know-how to end it.
Can't argue with that logic. So where do we start?
She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, Vries was inserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
What if she took all the safes with her when she left?
Remind me again how long those side effects from hibernation are supposed to last.
Hibernation can result in fatigue, imbalance, memory loss, and, in extreme cases, death. All side effects should subside within a 24 to 48 hour period. Death may last longer.
Nothing to wring hands about then. Probably. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged Vries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than insulting your protectorate communications hub.
Fair enough. Land on Paradise Island. Here we go. Okay, so we need to get a lot of mag picks and what was the other one? Oh, there's another terminal. Same thing.
Records indicate that lockboxes,
and bypass
such as
shunts.
the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Give me 2 seconds with that lockbox and I'm sure I can have it open.
Tampering may result in damage to the container's contents. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
Thanks, Val. That'll save me some time.
Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Anti's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
My former legal counsel would advise me not to comment on that.
Valerie units are not authorized to comment on active or inactive criminal cases. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
Whatever keeps you operational, I guess.
An upgraded Valerie unit will boost the team's overall level of effectiveness by an estimated 87.3%. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Retrieve the dematerializer. That's the one that gets rid of the bodies.
Of the dematerializer.
The dispenser is now functioning normally.
All right, we'll bring both. Let's go. I think we're gonna still recruit all the companions again, but try doing different outcomes for their storylines this time around. All right, we're gonna go straight for the the base too. Oh shoot, I forgot I have different armor now. Agent armor, Zane's armor. While in tactical dilation, attacking consumes 25% less gadget energy. Companion charges is faster. Did you unlock all the lockboxes in your first playthrough? No, I did not. We'll take Zane's armor for now.
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Confronting threat.
We now have 2 companions? Yep. Was it only 1 in the first one? Wait, I feel like I kind of remember that.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Whoa there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
Okay. What's up, Ruben? Excited for the second playthrough? You're going to choose different options at the ending? Yes, we're going to choose different options throughout all of it, essentially. Sure, I can identify myself. I'm right here. Now please step aside.
Well, despite having serious questions about your intelligence level, I surmise you are most assuredly not a spy. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Sure, we'll go through some of these. Looking for a trader who goes by Vries. Any other ideas where I might find her?
As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milverstreet knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
Is it normal to get shot at by auto mechanicals on the way to town? Or are we just special?
On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
No. His body's in the wreckage.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
Nope. Didn't find anything like that, I'm afraid. Not much of the habit of plundering corpses.
Well, never too late to start. Plunder's plunder, Auntie always says. Them protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it.
How might someone accept said bounty?
Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it.
I'll admit, I'm not particularly clear about what Auntie's Choice is.
What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course.
Is there any way I can buy a gun or a drink or some meds?
Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane.
Best be on our way.
Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milverstreet. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with I'm already thinking of some of the choices that I made in the first one, which I'm not gonna, like, when we get to them, I'll say what I did. But I'm still trying to decide. Oh, shoot. No. Okay. Whoop, my bad. My bad. I'm getting too picky. I didn't mean to just walk up and steal it. Okay. Whew. So there's already a few things I'm unsure on how I'm gonna do just yet.
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's zero competition.
Oh, must be one of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress in my manual labors. Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should.
Everything looks clean enough, so I guess you're, well, Facility sanitizer? You mean a janitor?
Oh no, I'm not getting demoted again, am I? This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition.
I can imagine this is a lot for a former protectorate. Wait, actually, how many other jobs have you had with Auntie's Choice?
Well, let's see. Before this, I was auxiliary assistant, then dehydrant rehydrator, then apprentice hireling. That was my big break with Auntie after we were liberated. However, I fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to flourish is through general underhandedness and ruthless efficiency. Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it.
Really? Fairfield's drone operator. This meritocracy of theirs isn't perfect, but it's probably the fairest shake you'll get.
Well, you're right. I wanted change. Whole reason I left the Protectorate in the first place. No sense complaining about the means now.
That's all. Okay.
Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
I'm looking for information. Have any?
Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between them Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Auntie's employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind?
Anything you can tell me about the people who are running this town?
Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. Two traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
Who's in charge of the Vox Relay?
Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
Any word about the situation up north? Anything someone headed that way should avoid?
Tell you one thing you can't avoid. The bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces.
Oh, right.
We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it.
So how did Auntie Cleo and Spacer's Choice become one company?
You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like, an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue.
I had so many questions, and now I feel like I know everything.
My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
That rift is going to swallow the entire colony soon if we don't do something.
Of course I know that. We all do.
Oh.
Just trying to make some bits while I can, you know? Besides, some say it's decades away. Why fret unduly today? Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur.
The name's Pending Saloon. You haven't named this place yet?
That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders?
If your saloon doesn't have a name, how far along are you in the business plan?
Quite far, actually. In fact, we're all the way up to 18 of 19.
Wow. I suppose point 18 in your plan is picking a name and 19 is devising a better greeting.
Wait. Have you already read it? Did you sneak in here whilst I was on break and peruse it in its entirety?
Just a guess.
Well, you must be some kind of intuitive business genius then. Hope you're not staying in town long. Don't need the competition. Anyhow.
So what names have you been considering?
At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
Last time I did the Fair Shake. Accessories.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan.
There you go.
All right.
I know this guy has a side quest,
Find a way to get ahead, and this happens.
which I'll pick up. Look up my own bounty. All right, we're clear there. We need that bits transfer skill.
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
I usually dabble in the matters of life and death, nothing as serious as high finance.
In Auntie's choice, high finance is life and death, friend. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
And just what is it that you need help with?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? Well, the funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency, so they can strike.
Fears like that can be debilitating. Sometimes it's best to face them.
No way, no how. Even the thought of them critters scrambles my gray matter. I can't imagine setting foot in Spire Grove, even though it might mean losing a chance to acquire the prize of a lifetime. You see, my partner there unearthed an unexploited protectorate technology. Wouldn't go into details, but promised it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
I think this is the one. So what's in it for him?
Typical research
Where
type,
you get
focused on
the...
all the wrong things. Not particularly motivated by competition or social advancement. Strange bird. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire
double jump.
Crossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it.
Yo, Darkin, thank you for the gift. Well, You're quite in a bind. We could probably work out some solution.
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Okay, then.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
Consider it done. I'll be on my way.
All right, then. Don't let me keep you.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a liquor gumption.
All right, what do we got in here?
Ready for me, Doc? Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you.
Another one I would love to do.
Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
I mentioned it in my first playthrough, but another playthrough would be high medic, high science. I think would be interesting because there was a lot of medicine options throughout the game too. Hey Val, anything you can do to help out? Actually, I know she's gonna say no. I'll ask.
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned
reassurances.
Deploying.
I guess that's something. Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one.
You're still upright, so how badly could you have been hurt?
You sound like my unit captain.
Stop sniveling, Erickson. You're not being paid by the tier.
Doesn't sound like a very supportive leader. Better to cry on your own time, I always say.
Once I stopped howling, I saw her point. War ain't no place for soft hearts and weak rifles. If only she could have seen me when the drone first swooped in. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me.
Drones aren't usually known for their manners.
I'd prefer if they were. Like with little butler hats, programmed to say pip pip and the like. Wouldn't be cost effective, but it would be adorable. Anyway, Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now.
Cold ones could work. Just prop them up and put a helmet on. No one knows the difference.
Posthumous clause in our contract prevents any work from being performed by a deceased member of Auntie's Choice. Although, if there were ever need for an exception, it'd be now. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
Sounds like a quick way to distinguish yourself. Why don't you volunteer?
Now there's an idea might be worth considering. They do say the quickest way to a promotion is by climbing over other bodies. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
Is it between Protectorate? Mind if I take a look at your arm more closely?
I don't know. You some kind of doctor type?
No. Nope, just nosy.
I hate to stifle your curiosity, but I'm not looking to become an exhibit.
Okay. Alright, sorry I can't be more of help.
Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right?
That's right. You gotta pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Milver Street's gonna love you. Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat. The other troopers here ain't exactly chatty types. Maybe on account of the blood loss?
I must ask you to hold still.
Okay, what else do we have in here? Nobody saw it.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Nah, we'll talk later. I'm trying to see which ones. I need to remember which people have like a side quest and who doesn't again.
Well, maybe
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well,
Because some of them are kind of just like meaningless conversations. I think this
You
one
just
might.
stopping by to admire the mines, or is there something I can help you with?
Sounds like you're having some trouble. What's the problem?
See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form of aerial explosives, oft referred to as sky mines by those who prefer brevity. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational. Some problem with the lifting mechanism. No lift means no sky mines. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, gee, nice weather we're having today.
Should I be worried?
Bit slow on the uptake, aren't you? Until I curry out the kinks in this system, we all should worry. How anyone around here gets any sleep is a damn mystery.
Maybe if you slept, you'd do better work.
Why don't you do me a favor and hit the trail? Don't bother me again lest you've something more to contribute than insults. All right, baby. It's
Sky mine maintenance manual discovered.
just me and you again. Now, how's about we figure
Yeah, I forget
out
how that one. I don't remember if I did that or not. Nice, lots of bypass shunts. Milver Street's. Oh, this is his private locker. I'm surprised we can't get any additional information from that. I wonder. I've never tried pickpocketing anyone yet.
Middle and
Pickpocket
lower
detected.
management?
Well, the middle managers assign all the hard work to the lower.
Oh, right, this is Rosa.
I'm simply not. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please
Well.
visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment.
I got something to help you out. This looks like a lot of work. Is it just you in here?
I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here, breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
I'm just curious what all this is for.
Quite the setup, ain't it? Before we took Fairfield, Auntie's Choice didn't have anything like this. Every kind of plant we've got was made to thrive in a chemical vat. But the Protectorate grows all their greens the old-fashioned way, with water and soil and actual fertilizer. I can't decide if it's adorably quaint or just plain daft. Then again, they all only have one job, so They have the time to indulge in all those sorts of archaic whimsies. Damn lucky Crabble copulators.
Then what do you use it for?
Research mostly. Some wholesale. And as the base for some small batch, highly exclusive, limited edition retail runs. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.0003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So you know, this is a pretty big deal for me.
Nothing. I was just passing through and thought I'd look around.
Well, I've got a lot left to do and not much time left to do it in, so you can show yourself out.
Okay. Map. We've got that. I guess the stuff I needed to find to get the intro to her, we didn't get yet. Tons of free apples.
Why do you corporate folks do all the hard work instead of letting auto mechanicals do it?
Because we get paid to do it. We need the money.
We might actually end up going over to the main quest just to pick it up. And then maybe do side quests along the way of doing that. But I don't know, at the same time it can be pretty useful going around and doing the picking up the other stuff first. We need, oh man, hack 3. There might be something back here to enable that.
Heavens, Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes.
Heard that before, but I've yet to catch a bullet.
There's a first time for everything. Wait. You make it a habit of sneaking up on people so as they want to shoot you? Seems ill-advised.
Was I sneaking, or were you just situationally unaware?
Could be a little of both, I'll grant you. I've been so wrapped up in my business, I'd barely notice a ship dropping out of the sky if it didn't land on me. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation.
That's supposed to mean some sort of come on?
Beg pardon, but I'm accounted for. No. I was. But not anymore. Sorry. Keep forgetting. At any rate, the only thing I'm interested in picking up are clues. Though I haven't had much luck there, neither.
Jacket, thank you for the follow. You were saying something about an unfleshly manifestation?
Look, I know how it sounds. Like I'm a few crabbles short of a hurt, but just hear me out. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse, late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished.
Is that all that happened?
More or less. Maybe I'm not telling it right, but believe you me, it was downright uncanny. Strangest part is that foodstuffs have also been disappearing from the greenhouse since we took Fairfield. You think it's all connected?
I'll look around and see if I can turn anything up.
I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene. Just be careful. Hate to see you disappeared like that foodstuffs.
There we go. Find that. All right, we need bypass shunts. Let's sell our junk. Shells, shock pods. Buy the mag picks too. Oh, what was this?
Juliana. Oh, my Juliana. Even though I know
I don't think I ever got that before.
Foes, I hoped you would return to me. Every night I would sneak out of Fairfield, despite the danger, desperate to find you. Hoping you would see fit to join your wife. Yet no one has heard from you since you went to the Skycutter facility. Not in 2 weeks. I can only assume the worst. I don't think I can stay in this town any longer. Perhaps if I return to suffer the Protectorate's justice, I shall at least learn what became of you. And if you are gone, I hope I shall be executed. Then at least we shall be together.
Yep. Do a save there. We got a terminal in here. Can we hack in? Oh, it's Vries. Oh, right.
Vries sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
Yeah, I remember this.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
The plan.
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. Vries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph?
I forgot that she was part
laws.
of,
She
like, the
wasn't
order.
a damn scientician. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
What I'm hearing is that Math did this. I always knew that Math was evil.
When it results in a bunch of innocent folk getting maimed or murdered? Yeah, I call that pretty squarely evil. How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did, but she betrayed us. She killed our friends, Commander.
Hey, listen, I was just...
I never wanted to talk about this.
My bad.
I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. Vries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
Nah, I didn't realize she had that much of a reputation.
We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
She clearly accomplished what she set her mind to, getting us killed.
It's embarrassing now. How much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
That's enough for now. We'll learn more at the box. Hey, level 3. Nice. Let's get hack and lockpick up. I think one of these. Oh yeah, wasn't it the one down here? For hacking in. Unseal cellar. Wait, where? Entrance to the cellar is now complete. Oh, is it so? Oh, right. Oh, right. The people down here. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Let me do a manual save.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples.
I'll be going now. Apples? What were you talking about?
Is that not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse?
Actually, stumbling upon you was a complete accident.
How coincidental. When we've finished here, your fellows will call your death the same.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll be going now.
No, you won't be. We can't have you reporting our whereabouts before we have extracted our pound of flesh from the invader's hide. Wait, I hear footsteps. Duplicitous cur. You didn't come alone, did you?
Is this a secret cellar? And hidden in plain sight, damn near. Guess the greenhouse thefts had a more worldly explanation after all. Well, if they're only flesh and bone protectorate, bullets should do nicely then.
Let no witnesses escape. Kill them both.
Whoa. Oh, we didn't even get any other option there. Okay. Jeez.
Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish.
Yeah, same here, Corey. Yeah, my first playthrough, I was able to, well, since I had high speech, I was able to convince them to stand down. But I guess not this time around. I'm already standing here. Spit it out.
I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish.
Petty larceny seems like a weird message to send from beyond the grave.
Huh. Well, she always did wrench my funny bone with her pranks. It must seem woeful of me to be carrying on in this fashion, though, don't it? Looking for signs and such.
Sure, not at all. It's difficult to lose people you care about. We all grieve differently.
I appreciate that. Never really talked about the direction of my thoughts on this topic with no one before. Wow, it's like I'm lighter. Thank you for everything. Truly.
Alright, we got stuff to take. A lockbox. I was gonna try to like let him go or something and be like, hey, I won't say anything. But I guess not. I think Inez is over here. Or she was.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I could liquefy them. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
What are you working on here?
You don't know? But I thought everyone in Fairfield knew of... Oh, right.
I'm new.
I see what you're trying to do. This is top secret. We must speak in riddles to safeguard our findings, yes? Should I use code names too? The subterfuge is so exciting. Thank the law you knew to enforce protocol, lest I blabber corporate secrets to the wrong person. No, wait. You're not one of Auntie's choice.
Nope. You're right. I'm who they call when the rest of Aunties can't get the job done.
Oh my. Then you must be of great importance. I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist-turned-tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort, and with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs.
Sounds like Fairfield has a leadership problem.
I would never imply such a thing. I'm sure the minister and Officer Carr have only our best interests at heart. Though I must admit, their continuing quarrels give me trepidation. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner.
With freedom of thought comes conflict and uncertainty. I feel like that's too... Nah. And how would you know about that?
Well, because I was protected.
Right, she was protectorate.
Once. I defected to Auntie's the second I could. But that's not the point of this conversation. Not when our leaders cannot reach an accord. One wishes to woo protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew.
Yeah, I don't know which way I'm gonna go. All right, well, farewell.
I wish you luck.
Unless... Yeah, I haven't decided, like, how I'm gonna handle the town decision or Milver Street and stuff. So that's gonna be interesting. We've got some of them out here, some bounties. Okay, cool. Chat, give me like 2 minutes here, then we'll go ahead and continue. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Let me just check this, and where we should be good. All right, let's go. Let me ask her one more time.
Hello
I forget it.
again. Remember not to
If
move
she
too
has any-
swiftly. What can I do for you?
Tell me more about taming raptidons.
I work directly with officers. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most. I would not be here if this. But over the last year, I have climbed the rungs of my division through the sheer merit of my work. I might ask any of the other Protectorate subjects who converted, and in any case.
Hold on. I'm just looking to see if that opens anything else. Okay, no, it didn't. I don't remember which ones like initiate the side quests and which ones don't. Well, I think we'll go.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield.
Hi there.
What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch?
If I answer correctly, do I win a prize?
Oh, no. Wait, is it customary to hand out prizes to newcomers? Apologies for the blunder. Anyway, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect Goods, a proud Auntie's Choice franchise. How can I improve your day?
You been running this store long? Actually, you have some expensive stuff lying around.
Thanks for noticing. All part of the presentation, of course. think success, present success, be success.
Aren't you worried about thieves?
It'd be a mite tricky for anyone to swipe something when I'm standing right here. Nothing gets past these peepers.
Thanks for your time.
Sure thing. Exit encouragement. Hold on, that's not right. Just a moment, I'll remember. When you want better than the best, think more perfect goods. Say, I think I'm getting a handle on this. Top rungers, here I come.
Extra holster, nice. Yeah, we'll have to mod that in. Do I even have a helmet? Oh, right, I forgot. We do. After using Companion's ability, gain 10% damage resistance. Get rid of that one, that one. I'm gonna try. First person I'm pickpocketing from. He only had some bits.
Stop that scrounging around.
How can I improve your day the Auntie's way?
Been running a store long?
I've been working the store going on a few weeks now. Still finding my stride with all the marketing suavities, as you witnessed. Advertising's been a right struggle to get a hold of, much to my chagrin.
What was your job before this?
Associate Waste Systems Technician. Wasn't the job I wanted, just the one I got. Came home smelling like a sewer sprat more time than not. I do not miss those days. I should count myself lucky that putting words together in a way that sounds smart is the hardest challenge facing me in this job. Reckon I'll get better over time. I hope.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Let's help you stay in business. Show me what you have for sale.
I'm sure you'll find something that'll fit your liking.
Radler converts all standard cartridges into shot shells that provide increased spread and devastation at close range. I'll pick up the advanced decryption key. We still have a discount. I don't know what I did for the discount for some of this stuff, but I mean, I'll take it. All right, I don't think I can get him to turn around. More bypass shunts. Those are going to be my go-tos this time around. All right, let me go talk to this guy. I remember he had a quest.
Take this terminal and trash it.
All right, this is the drone terminal.
Fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked.
Well, that's a totally normal and not a defensive response to a stranger's hello.
Sorry, I've had an accusation of laziness laid at my feet a time or two, and I'm not looking to score more. Not with the amount of eyes on me right now. I'm no loafer, mind you. Just happens I like to work in measurable gains, rather than busying myself for the sake of it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right? You get it. Unfortunately, this job is turning out more vital to the war effort than I was initially given to believe. Meaning I can't exactly go at my normal pace. I'm getting pressure from the folks up top to deploy these Protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's choice. That terminal's been giving me some trouble. The drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. But I can't breach the terminal's security protocols.
What happens if you can't destroy or deploy the drones?
I lose my job, most likely. If that ain't enough to dampen the spirit, without these drones, Fairfield will also be at a significant disadvantage against the Protectorate. I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks in troops, but half of them are ex-Protectorate trainees who can't tell the business end of a rifle. We need these drones.
I have experience with security protocols, but I could set new target priorities.
As long as I'm on break, work does not exist. I cannot see the terminal. I do not hear the terminal. Get me? If you want to go poking around, that's your prerogative. Just don't break anything, all right?
You got it. Wait, I can't use the terminal. Oh, there it goes. Access security protocols. Go ahead and hack them. Set Auntie's choice to friendly and Protectorate to hostile. Sovereign guide you.
Wowee, look at them go. Mara's gonna be pleased having them added to the arsenal. Drones launched and no one dead. I'd say this calls for a celebratory smoke.
Hey, you're welcome.
Say, maybe we don't mention your part in all this to Carr, huh? Truth be told, she's taken issue with me as of late. I could really do with not looking the fool again.
And let you take credit for my work? Not a chance. You know what? I'm in a good mood. Why not?
You're a real pal. You will definitely be getting a high score from me during the biannual peer review. And before you go, take these. Reckon they'll come in handy to someone of your expertise.
Hey, there we go. He gave me foil and a magnet. Oh, is that how you make bypass shunts? That might be how you do it.
A lot of fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these Protectorate defectors.
All right, let's go inside.
No.
They're talking to Auntie Cleo. Hey, just check this.
Yes, if you no.
I love how she's not actually saying anything. Notification of death. We got some cloth in here. All right, we'll go pick up their quests.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain? Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spying. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point, especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
You mean like the ones that say trespassing and no entry? Sure don't.
Not quite what I meant, but I like your contempt for boundaries. I could put your adventurous spirit to good use. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
I have to get to the big tower, the Sox Relay.
Do you mean the Vox Relay? That's a big tower. You do? Well, listen carefully. If you help me with what I want, I can get you into the Vox. Or all the socks you need. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
Nice sales pitch.
You can't blame a body for wanting to practice, can you? Fine. I'll give it to you straight then. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing, but for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to, ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
So go to this ministry and retrieve the info. Anything else?
Yes. One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
Good point. I'll be back. I haven't decided yet on how we're gonna do this. This one, at least.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more...
You're here early. I expected you'd be on the receiving end of Milver Street's bluster until close to the end of time. Happy that ain't the case, as I can make use of you.
We could do
I'm
her
Officer
route.
Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Let no one say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose.
I'm walking the straight and narrow these days. Sort of. I need to get to the Vox Relay.
The Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction? I could just have my troops dispatch you, save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding.
I only just got here. You'll have to fill me in on where I am before we talk business.
This fine settlement is Fairfield. Once in the Protectorate's grasping claws, now Auntie's newest foothold on Paradise Island. When we arrived, it was thick with yaysayers, a hair's breadth away from sacrificing themselves to their old masters. Now they've seen the golden glow of the free market. Entertaining as it is to root out dozens of entrenched, suicidally murderous subjects, I'd take the efficiency of capitulation any day.
Nothing seems suspicious about this sudden mass change of heart?
Only thing not suspicious in this life is when a body points a gun at you. You can rest assured I don't expect these turncoats are as true as their word. We keep them away from heavy machinery and weapons, and we make them earn their keep. Through that, any who ain't truly converted will learn, sooner or later.
All right, let's hear what you want from me.
I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox relay. You help me, I help you. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war, name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you.
Wouldn't it be simpler to kill everyone in this facility than to sabotage it?
Certainly could. I wouldn't shed a tear on behalf of those drones, but the Protectorate is used to losing its people, and there'd no doubt be a replacement crew in a week's time. The repair center itself needs to be permanently put out of commission. Anything else is temporary.
What's the plan with infiltrating the facility?
Could be direct. Feign that you're an assistant of some kind, though you'd have to have some know-how regarding engineering. But a simpler path would be paying a visit to the Ministry of Accuracy, liberating some credentials. Yaysayers ain't capable of suspecting a piece of paper.
Yeah, I still haven't decided. I mean, last time I helped Milver Street. Milver Street said the same thing about you. He wants information on mental refreshment.
Do you suggest that our good minister has lost patience with playing fair and now seeks to delve into the oily recesses of brainwashing? Oh, for shame. He's devoted to his half measures. I'll give him that. But he wouldn't have to wheedle and connive if he knew directness. Milver Street's grinning manipulation won't earn nothing but more of our own dead. Work with me.
You know what? I think we might. The ex-convict route. I'd rather work with you than Milver Street. Well, actually, I want to think before I make a decision.
All you like. Speak to
Let me save first. Do another save.
I know I may seem awash in warm, welcoming sentiment, but I have a war to win.
Think I made my
You
decision.
ain't aiding me. You're wasting valued time.
I'm ready to help you instead of Milver Street.
Competence recognizes competence. Get into that facility and make certain it won't ever function again. I look forward to hearing your results.
All right. We're getting in there. Infiltrate the Vox relay station. So this one is... Okay, officer car. Got it. Whoops. Oh, did not mean to do that.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent Vries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Sounds great. Acquire more ammunition. That's our objective. What's this gun currently used? The 3. It's shorts. Objective complete. So easy. I love it. All right, let me check my journal. I think we go to the Grove first to go get the double jump boots. And then after that, we'll figure out what's next. So I think it's up there.
Might I have a word, Commander?
What's up, Niles?
I know I've been pushing to find Vries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-Protectorate, a good man. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
I wouldn't mind meeting the friend of yours.
Not sure he'd still consider me such, but that's part and parcel of the reason I want to see him. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
No good comes from dredging up the past, trust me.
Don't much help to stay mired in it neither. I think this will help me move forward.
If you're sure, I'm open to meeting with him. Anything else I should know first?
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Sounds like he put you in a tough spot.
Wasn't like I didn't want to take things farther. Hit the Protectorate where it hurt. But I still had my cover to think of too. I couldn't risk disrupting the mission.
What mission? Horizon Point was a bust.
All the more reason the Earth Directorate needed someone in the system keeping an eye on things. Luckily, Val and I survived.
I respect you putting the mission first in spite of everything. That's dedication.
I'd feel better about that commendation if things hadn't turned out as they did. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
We no longer have Space Ranger. That's why I try to keep my nose clean and never get involved.
Amazing you could say that with a straight face given how you ended up here. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him, till recent.
Be straight with me, Niles. What are you hoping to get out of seeing him.
If it weren't for Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act. I owe him better. And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before.
No time like now to make up for past mistakes. Let's go see your friend.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
All right. Yeah, we'll still do, like I said, I'm still doing the side quests for the companions here, but I am curious to see how much different I can do them, I guess. Go around the corner. Forget how we got here the last time. Might end up going to the facility in the back.
Whoa, Val! Watch when you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little unevenly.
Since the fastball incident of 97, automechs are not permitted to participate in tossball games, leagues, or tournaments.
I mean, your aim's bad. Wouldn't want me.
Oh yeah, this is the person that wants the
When
books.
attempting to capture a stray animal, approach slowly and quietly. If the animal senses danger, it may grow aggressive.
You know what? Forget I said anything. You're doing great.
Oh. I still never found out why there's so many music boxes. Unless if it's just junk just for selling and stuff. Maybe pickpocket her. Missed one inside. That. Okay, cool.
Oh, what's this? Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came.
I'm here on confidential protectorate business, and I'm sworn to secrecy.
I'd actually be convinced if I were less versed in such affairs. No matter, despite the bold display of false bravado, you lack the bluster of an Auntie's Choice spy. Excuse my circumspection. Uninvited callers have caused much of my misfortune of late. Although an intermeddling outsider like you may be just what I require. You travel freely. I'll forgo appealing to your sense of duty, as those outside the Protectorate lack such motivating principles. I presume you accept payment for services?
Assuming the payment's good and that I'd live to spend it.
Expect it's as dangerous a job as you make it. One as well-traveled as you appear might even accomplish it during the course of other adventures. The rewards are plentiful and handsome. Rare items, ingredients, cosmetics. Many such baubles fall into my hands. Most useless to my research.
What's your interest in all this?
In my role, I compile material providing special insight on other colonies. Items prohibited to others, news logs, serials, and the like. During recent troubles, unsavory elements removed certain items from my old office. Among them, a series which took considerable time to assemble.
sound kind of valuable. What precisely are they?
A form of manipulatory ideation disguised as popular entertainment, intended to sway the audience to their point of view, couched within just a crackingly exciting narrative. Tell me, are you familiar with Science Adventures Quarterly, featuring Commander Zane and Buddy and other sensationalistic space stories?
I know Commander Zane and Buddy. Science Adventures Quarterly, not so much. Actually, you know what? Let's get to it. You tell me, why are you so interested?
Why, to reclaim lost protectorate property, first and foremost.
I'm noticing a distinct personal interest here.
The line represented a growth of the medium from the less sophisticated, two-bit dreadful, both in style and effectiveness. Its remarkable popularity not only mirrored a rise in public sentiment against greedy corporations and tyrannical governments across colonies. The brief window surrounding the volume's release saw a marked increase in skip drone requests for Earth Directorate aid. I believe there remains much to learn from them.
I still can't help thinking this is for your personal collection.
I'll admit, Commander Zane and Buddy's exploits make for a sensational read. They saved Carnifeller's brain, for instance. Oh, and Mammon Incorporated, of course, too. So no, I am not immune to their considerable charms, but my interests in recovering them are strictly professional, I can assure you.
Fine, just so I get paid.
Ah, quite right. In fact, delightful. Once you have one of the 10 periodicals in hand, I will trade you for rarities and bits. Stay true, outsider.
Okay. What was this one? Oh, that's the above and beyond arc repair. Forget how we get to this facility. Unless if you get to it from here? Alright, well, we'll go destroy the hover drones.
Engaging hostile lifelines. Sequencing attack strategies.
It'll be nice once I have like some sort of silenced pistol. I think there's one more. I bet I could have shut them down from back here. Oh, okay, never mind. Grab all the materials. Alright, I'm gonna keep going around this corner here. I really don't remember how I got there. It might be this route, though.
Combat protocols. Gotta disrupt combat.
Hey, what's up, Silent? This game is amazing. I see you're doing a second playthrough. Awesome. Yeah, it's been fun. Like I still haven't. I've wanted to play more, so I almost wish that there was more to do. But I mean, my first playthrough was still pretty long. It helps because there's not like a ton of other games out at the moment either, so it works out. All right, we made it over here.
No, Jackson, don't! Don't fret. With these boots,
no.
I can fly. Are you breathing?
We got the boots.
Whoa, I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
No, I mean, sure, maybe. How do I check?
I'm pleased not to be the only one wondering.
Not the only one. How did you get assigned to a biological commodities assessment? Nope, never mind. That's not important. Stranger, friend, would you perchance be willing to help us? We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
That's the story you're going with? Half your coworkers just mysteriously jumped?
I admit it looks bad, but please don't tell me you're filing a complaint. I didn't ask for these Protectorate sods. They were assigned to me.
That's unnecessarily hurtful. But I understand why you're lashing out.
Don't worry, I'm not doing anything but getting as far away from you as possible.
No, wait! Please! You can't just leave us up here to die!
I sure can. No, I'm just kidding. It depends on what do you want me to do?
Poor Jackson wasn't raised in the Protectorate with a mind for science and mistakenly thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So he jumped the opposite way I told him. They're experimental. We've not laid eyes on them before. But the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
I'm on it.
Thank the Sovereign. Thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly absent of starvation.
Okay. Ex-Convict, huh? Yo, what's up, Maddie? Yes, sir. We got the pail. Level 4. Let's go sneak and... Evasion chance? Oh, I didn't realize, like, as you increase lockpick, you get more evasion. You know what? We'll do lockpick. I had to go for more. I couldn't just let it stop back there. Nice, but now we got the boots. Which isn't too bad to get up top. If I remember how to get up there. Oh, there it is. Ooh.
Oh, you're by our Bronchobrachydicium rotunculum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures.
And extract any of those. Need that.
That's it? It was that easy?
Yep.
That was some impressive climbing.
Not too
Poor
bad.
Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose.
Now let's see about bailing you out, shall we?
Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
Grab that. Lower the harvester. Regulate the drive overloader to prevent it from burning out the system. I never thought about that. Sign of a good game, immediately doing a second playthrough. Yeah, it's really telling, I would say. I was debating about it, and like I don't know if I'm gonna do it all the way through. It depends on how satisfying it is, like seeing the different options. But I've already made a pretty big decision. I think that will make a difference, but we'll see. We'll know by the time we leave the first planet whether it's going to be fully worth it or not.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Keep from getting getting trapped in any other harvesters, will you?
I agree with Liza. I'm inclined to keep a few paces from farming equipment from now on. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer, so you can have my helmet as well. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell.
There we go. All right, that one was fairly easy. We can make our way over towards this one, I think. The ARC credentials. Or I could go hand that in. It's right there anyways. Uh-oh. Ouch. The fall damage does not mess around. Really got to be careful with that stuff. Right, okay.
Agent Ibarra, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row. Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We talked about this, Val. Ain't polite airing folks' private health information in front of others.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method, suppositories
May be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones. And maybe I'll examine your courtesy settings while I'm at it. Seems nowhere on Paradise Island's going untouched by this war.
Won't do enough damage there. What's this one? Grants additional weak spot damage relative to how far the target is. Further distance grant a larger bonus.
commencing combat-related activities. Ready to assist.
Get him, Val. Oh, they ran. I guess not my problem. Get that door
I'll
open.
take fighting raps over living in a savannah.
Somebody's firing in there. Forget who it is, though. That might be Inez in the other room. All right, we're good. Good there.
Hey, as tough as you thought.
Oh, it sure is.
Hey, you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Yo. Hold on.
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
What in the void is wrong with your arm?
Mind yourself now. I don't know my life story to someone I ain't even properly acquainted with. What is it you're doing round here?
Could ask you the same, or is it your job to lecture the odd passerby?
Cute. Though I did come here for another job, it's true. I'm Inez Silung, Auntie's choice. Former combat medic in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Now, menial troubleshooter. Minister Milverstreet of Fairfield sent me here to retrieve some information. Not my most exciting assignment, but suppose we can't expect much with the stalemate on this island. I'll admit I was eager for some good hunting around here. My arm, my graft, needs some bolstering. But if the raps here are as weak as this one, it won't help me none.
You get stuck with the grunt work often?
I've had worse. Most times it's mundane work, like paper pushing or tidying Milver Street Salon. Other times it's bloodier, but the rap pods made quick work of the folk here. Can't exactly afford to be picky about the jobs that come my way neither. Considering my condition, options are limited.
Don't know why that would be. You can clearly handle yourself.
Well, the only people who believe that are in this room right now, including that dead rapt, I reckon. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
It doesn't say leave conversation. Good luck with your problem, but I have to get going now.
Go ahead. There's probably plenty of Protectorate info waiting to be scooped up, if you're keen. Just mind the wraps. I got what I came for, so I reckon it's time to see about my contract. Law knows I could use a lucky break.
Oh.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
I think we'll see her later again. Like when we go back to the doctor. Let me just make sure.
Let me know when you need a distraction. How are you still upright over there?
A little close there. I'm out of ammo. Unless I'm not out of ammo now.
Target is insufficiently trained. Mind the needles. Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
Richard, thank you for the gift. Okay, not too bad. Print the arc pass. Sensor task. We're good. We got our credentials. That door is still shut. Oh, there must be a vent somewhere that I missed. Yeah, there's definitely a vent. Up here. There's a whole section. Oh. Out of ammo again. Whew. Good, we're good. Unsanctioned reports. Just gathering all the intel.
Engaging combat protocol.
Team, it would be helpful if you guys came up here. Okay, we need no more knife for now. What's this one? Compact rounds, short rounds, short rounds. Whew. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this drops us into that room. That's what we needed. I don't know who my go-to people are going to be for this run. Like, before it was... I mean, I guess it'll be dependent on the scenario. Administrator reports. Alright, now we're good. Let's go hand in these other 2 quests. Before we start going to the right side of the map. I think we'll make our way towards like Westport and stuff. Gain access to the Ark. Oh wait, I still have... Oh, I have a perk point. Ready. Manual reset. You can hack into auto mechanical's forces, forcing them to restart. Restricted access. Assassin. Ghost. If you're crouched when an NPC starts investigating you, gain camouflage. Saving them, you can reset unaware automechs by sneaking up to them and having enough hack skill. You also gain a bonus to damage. I think I'm gonna go restricted access first. We'll have enough to get all of them though. Luckily.
Some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income?
Hand in the bounty.
I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
I got the schematics, but your business partner, I'm afraid he didn't make it.
Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
Enough yelling. Where's my money?
Oh, don't worry. You'll get your bits. But first, I've got to salvage something from this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
Me? No, nothing at all.
If I only had something, anything else to provide management, my sad, sorry fate might have been somehow averted. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
Alright, not too bad.
Nature made apples, but anti-fizzos made them better with
One sec.
patented hot apple cider.
Yeah, we're making good progress. I mean, we're almost like practically done some of this. This planet, we'll have to go to the right side of it, go to Westport. I'll probably just go to the large locations rather than like all the small ones like I did in my first playthrough, because we were level 30 for a while before before we even got to the ending. But okay, cool. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it right here. Thank you again for all the likes so far. Thank you for the followers, the subs, the members. I will be back later today to continue. We have my entire first playthrough already up on YouTube. I'm starting a second playthrough, which is this one, which is going to be its own playlist too. I have one playlist that'll have both of them combined, a separate one for my first one, and then a separate one for my second one. So that way everything stays categorized, but we'll be back around 5 p.m. Eastern today, maybe a little earlier. We'll load in, continue doing more of the Fairfield quests, and then see how much more different it is playing as the convict this time rather than the professor the first time around. But it's been pretty cool. So again, thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and hopefully I will see you next time. Peace.